Frank, thank you for those words. Those words this morning were just amazing. Thank you, thank you. And I pray that prophecy of yours will come to pass, right? That's right. It is for the betterment of everybody. Because everybody, when something good happens to one, trust me, especially when you belong to a family, it happens to all. Everybody gets to be a part of it, and that's the idea, because there's a family tree that we build right here, and this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Yes, we give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day, and we also have attached to it, we've got a very, very potent bragging right. It's very muscular, and that's because you gave us that bragging right. Welcome aboard to a Thursday! It is a Thursday right here. How do you know that a Friday is going to be a jollification? In quotes, by the way, so nobody quotes me and say, UD, jollification is no English word. Well, that's true, it's not. But for the purpose of, connecting with you, I mean, you understand what I'm saying. If you know that a Friday is going to be lit, you know it starts with a Thursday, and welcoming you officially to this Thursday, Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show it is. You driving in the car right now? Oh, you're going to work. You are doing something great, and you're listening to the sound of my voice, regardless of whatever it is that you're doing in preparation for the day's work. I want to say big thank you. No taking you for granted, I must say, right? And you've made it a point of call, a point of duty to leave the dial on 102.3 FM Abuja. Look, all of you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Not forgetting the banks, not forgetting the households, not forgetting the business places. I mean, all of you rock. You rock especially well. But let me greet you in the way that I know how to. I would start by saying in my dialect, I would say, Emma Morel Nindeve. Alrighty, and I will go Agife Olodudu, I would say. In Yoruba, it's a Karo. Okay, the Igbos will say Otutuoma, and the Hausas will say Inakwana. Now, in the language that you and I totally understand, it will be Una. Good morning. My name is Udwa Daniel. Now, let's jump into it already. It's the 29th day in the month of January of 2026. Feeling good, feeling black and proud right now. All right, we'll look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers this morning and bring you up to speed in on it. And that takes us to the 8 o'clock hour when Alan Smith will be here for sports on Eagles Wings. And at the 9 o'clock hour, we go back to talking politics and current affairs. What are we looking at when it comes to the political scene at this time? We'll be looking at the fact that increasing judges in federal high court and appeal court is it a step towards judicial reform, as Mr. President has sent two bills. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has sent two bills to the House of Representatives to increase the number of federal high court judges from 70 to 90 and appeal court judges from 70 to 110. Can you beat that? Well, we will look deeply into that. Might I also bring to you the fact that the Senate in Nigeria is discussing the new law called the Electoral Act, right? Now they are back. So this law is very important because it will help make this elections in Nigeria fair and honest, right? So the Senate wants to make some changes to this law, but they want to be very careful. Do you understand? So they're taking time to study it, and we'll discuss it again today. That will be today, right? So they'll be discussing it again today. Now, what are those things that the Senate is somehow tweaking and twitching its face over? Some of the changes they want to make include allowing other ways to identify voters. Now, instead of just using a special voter card, people can use other things like their passport or birth certificate to vote. Okay, you heard. Now, they're also looking at the part that's taking their time. Do we have all of that time to take? Well, I'm just glad that they said today they will look into it. So, keeping my fingers crossed, we'll be bringing you some details as they come right here and on here, okay? Now, I was at the 10 o'clock hour. That's right. General Open Banter will be coming up this Thursday, and we will have that conversation abruptly, very clearly, very fast. It's going to be a strong conversation right there, so you best want to keep your fingers crossed. And then it takes us to the 11 o'clock hour with some great music tune that will introduce and lead up to the 12 o'clock hour with Today in 60 seconds. And my time on here and right here will be done and out. Okay, now let's get into it. Let me sensitize you. Let me give you some heads up into what is going on in Nigeria this morning. So, ahead of the commencement of Congresses and the National Convention of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, the party's National Working Committee and the governors had a crucial meeting on Wednesday. So the closed-door meeting was held at the Imo Governor's Lodge in Asokoro in Abuja. Okay, so the Senate on Wednesday resolved to hold an executive closed-door briefing on the December 25 United States airstrikes on terrorist targets in Sokoto State. This followed concerns raised by Bauchi Central Senator Abdul Ningi over Nigeria's sovereignty and alleged exclusion of the National Assembly. Oh, the National Assembly was allegedly excluded in that decision that led to the bombing of a Sokoto site, where it is believed that terrorists had gathered. Okay, Senate President Godswill Akpabio has dismissed the allegation that the newly implemented tax laws were changed after their passage by the National Assembly. Now, he maintained that the versions gazetted and signed into law accurately captures the decisions taken by lawmakers in both chambers. Now, a major in the Nigerian army has been killed following an attack on a military patrol by fighters of the Islamic State West Africa province ISWAP in Damasak, headquarters of Mobar local government area in Borno State. Sources said the officer who commanded the Damasak military base was leading a foot patrol of about 30 soldiers early on Friday when the team came under explosives and gunfire from the insurgents. Oyo State Police Command on Wednesday arrested 2 suspected armed robbers and recovered several stolen vehicles following an intelligence-led operation in Ibadan. The suspects intensive manhunt across the Ibadan metropolis. Alrighty, now let's get to this one now where tension gripped Onitsha, the commercial hub of Anambra State on Wednesday following the continued closure of the Onitsha main market and its adjoining markets as traders protested the enforcement of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's directive. Heavy security presence comprising soldiers and police officers took over all entry and exit. But I understand that the Onitsha main markets are not going to work or going to the market business place, and on Monday decided to observe a sit at home, and you forced them to go to their places of businesses and even threatened that you are going to shut down and claim their shops. Well, some people say, okay, it's all right. The governor's got to say that. I mean, it's got the power to do that. I mean, what is the meaning of the sit at home rather than bring losses? But if you ask me genuinely, I would tell you, this is all about money. Money. Revenue is coming in. Revenue stopped coming in. Now you guys have got to go back to the market so the revenue will keep flowing. But whatever it is, my opinion, I guess. But anyways, though, I see this one here. 2 officials of the Federal Capital Territory Administration Workers Joint Union Action Committee on Wednesday approached the Court of Appeal in Abuja seeking leave to challenge an interlocutory. Secretary General filed a notice of motion before the Abuja Judicial Division of the Court of Appeal. Getting interesting day by day. Now, the federal government has unveiled plans to deploy military veterans to help secure Nigeria's ungoverned spaces as part of strategies to strengthen national security and drive economic activities in conflict-affected areas. So this followed the inauguration of an 18-member committee by the Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, tasked with reclaiming ungoverned spaces for economic viability. Okay, that's something. Let's see how far that goes. That Zamfara State Police Command has in the state. Intercepted? Oh, that's good. The command spokesperson, Yazid Abubakar, disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday, noting that the driver, Mustafa Mohammed, had been arrested. All right, the next thing I would love to hear is had been prosecuted. All right, but let's go to this one. Operatives of the Commissioner of Police Special Assignment Team of the Delta State Police Command have dismantled a suspected cold killing network linked to recent violent clashes. It was gathered that operation followed renewed cult-related violence and killings in Ughelli and other parts of the state. I love it. I love it. Now, it's going to be a smart read. It's going to be a smart read. So stay with me now. Let's get into the front page of Nigerian newspapers. What does it have for us? What's in store? The This Day newspaper made it this morning. And we see this big story right here. Zach Adeniji. We have no provision to tax informal economy. Zach Adeniji is saying we have no provision to tax informal economy. It's got a couple of riders to it. For precisely, insists new tax law not designed to heap burden on poor Nigerians. Explains credit scheme discontinued to curb abuses, says not within NRS remit. Says information a key challenge in tax implementation. Assures transparency, rule of law are non-negotiable. Declares deductions from cost of revenue collection no longer applicable. Bank account balances not taxable. Alrighty, page 8. That story continues now to another semi-big story. I would like to put it that way. Still on page 8 of the This Day newspaper. It says Senate may vote real-time electronic results transmission. Debates committee reports today. And one writer follows. Vote trading offenders to risk 5 million naira fine. I see. Continued on page 8, I beg your pardon. That story is just above that, semi-big story. We see this one here. Kwankwaso, Kano Governor Abba Yusuf will face consequences of defecting to APC. That's what Kwankwaso is saying. Is say, Abba Kabir Yusuf, you will face consequences for defecting to APC. Kwankwaso says that on page 36. And yes, I see this one now. Renowned industrialist Adekunle Ojora dies at 93. Tinubu mourns. Page 12's got that one. So rest in peace. Another story now, just above the This Day newspaper. A flyover bridge, if you like to put it that way, built across it. And now it's got the story. 2025 licensing. NUPRC restricts bidders to 2 oil blocks. Prioritizes technical financial capacity. Says signature bonus of $3 million to $7 million must be paid within 60 days of offer. All right, now I take you to the base, but it does seem as though that This Day newspaper is done and out. So we go to yet another daily now, the Nation newspaper. In case you're just tuning in for the first time, this is Eagle's Morning Rises Breakfast Show, and this is the pages. You like to call it the newspaper review segment of the Morning Rise. Right, now be sure to also note that we've got a television that is going on. It's very, very professional, highly professional, with a picture quality amazing. Right, I'm talking about going on Facebook right now and YouTube, and you will find us at Eagles FM Abuja. Do that now and see for yourself that what I say is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, right? And do so without also, as you do so, do not also fail to register your presence. How do you do that? Subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave a mark with the Facebook page wall, and we will know you came, you saw, and you are soaring with us. All right, now let's soar together with the Nation newspaper now as I see the story. PENCOM approves upward review for 2,116 retirees. Page 3 has got that one now. And this one here on what page? Let me see. Page 27. Government set to reclaim ungoverned spaces with military retirees. Page 27 has got that story. Now to the big story on the front page of the Nation newspaper. APC kicks off Congress's convention plans Monday. APC kicks off Congress's convention plans Monday. All right, it's got one rider to it now. Governor's okay schedule after meeting with NWC. That story continues on page 2 of the Nation newspaper. House seeks federal government intervention in dispute between Ondo, Ogun over oil fields. Page 29 has got that story right there. Okay, Oyegun, Utomi, Lukman, others to draft ADC manifesto. Continued on page 2 as well. You'd find that story. Tax laws not altered, says Akpabio. Page 3 has got that story. Shatima, bankers urge shift from aid to investment. All right, page 7 has got that one. I hope they listen. I hope we indeed listen. But I see this one here now, the big story with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper now. Man laments energy costs as Peter Obi knocks Tinubu over electricity stability. Man, Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, I believe, laments energy cost as Peter Obi knocks Tinubu over electricity stability. Has got one rider to it now. More than 676.6 billion naira spent on alternate energy cost in 2025. Manufacturers are saying that one now. Page 2 has got that one right there. Sit at home. Soludo vows clamp down on more markets. Page 20 has got that story. Police tear gas anti-demolition protesters at Lagos Assembly Complex. Page 20 has got that story looking popular again. Another page 20. Oil-rich community. Reps seek federal government intervention over rifts between Ondo, Ogun. I see this one here at the base. Insecurity being the kicker. 2 Kwara local government areas declare 24-hour curfew. Page 16 has got that story there. Naira strengthens to record 1,400 naira to a dollar at official markets. 1,400. Well, that's something good. Yeah, we give a half bell wrong to that one. All right, now we see this one just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. I'm talking about the heights, the peak, the apogee, the top of it, the zenith of it, if you like, a top of it. Osun local government crisis. Tinubu should call Oyetola to order. Adeleke is saying that. Says court sacked APC chairman, lack mandate to stay on in councils. Page 2, got that story. Police arrest 6 suspects over 7.75 billion naira telecom fraud. Can you beat that? Police arrest 6 suspects over 7.75 billion naira telecom fraud. It's got 2 riders to it, I believe. Okay, 1 rider to it. Recovered 2 residential houses in Kano, 2 mini plazas, 400 laptops, 1,000 mobile phones. Page 28's got that one. To page 24 now, still atop of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner. APC governors meet NWC. APC governors meet NWC. And now to the final one that I'll be bringing to you now. I think that will be the Punch newspaper for today, the 29th day in the month of January 2026 being the year. Okay, the big story on the front page. Let's go see the big story with the Punch newspaper now. It says outrage over police crackdown on Lagos anti-demolition protesters. Outrage over police crackdown on Lagos anti-demolition protesters. That story is so important that you'd find it on pages 4 and 5 of the Punch newspaper this morning, right? And you will see yet another one here now, just above that story, I believe. Okay, not something you ought to know, but just to the side of the Punch newspaper this morning, you would find this one right here and on here. All right, now it says Diazani lavished over 4 billion naira in London luxury store. Can you beat that? UK prosecutors are saying that Diazani lavished over 4 billion naira in London luxury store. UK prosecutors are saying that. Page 3, Scott, that one. Remember that she was already on streak for a 12-day trial. A 12-day trial. In view of an astounding huge money. Mind-staggering money. I don't even want to mention that money no more because it could get your heart shaking. But let's go to this one here on page 9. Abba will regret leaving NNPP, Kwankwaso says. Governor makes fresh appointments to replace Kwankwaso's loyalists. I'm open to reconciliation with Kwankwaso, Ganduje is saying that. Page 5. Can you see the politics that's going on? Can you see the politics? I am open to reconciliation with Kwankwaso, Ganduje is saying that. Right, page 5's got that story, the big story. All right, now we see this one here, Makoko, Soki, demolitions, protesters tear gassed, arrested in Lagos. Page 15 has got that story. Tax Reform Act, no adulteration, Senate is saying, page 8. And Sharia Council to INEC, we won't accept compromised elections in 2027. Page 26 got that one. The Sharia court. Who touched the Sharia courts? The Sharia Council, rather, not the courts. The Sharia Council sending a strong message to INEC now. Says we won't accept compromised elections in 2027. You find that one on page 26. Okay, so I see which other one now. Let's get to the base. Let's see. Oh, that's all. That's all with the Vanguard newspaper this morning, though. Now, let me open the phone lines. Well, just before that, I see this one. It was going to hide. On page 21, economic reforms driving political stability into government synergy. Bagudu is saying that. Open the phone lines now. It's going to be a smart conversation, please. Let's just go straight to the point. Your name, your location, and let's get what your thoughts would be. 0907-353-0044. The other number, 0908-766-8888. Hello. Good morning.
Mr. Yubi, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother.
Yes, how is your colleague?
Very well, thank you. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please? Time.
Abubakar calling for.
All right.
Calling for
Awesome, Abubakar. Talk to us. Go ahead.
Yes, Mustafa Mohammed was arrested with equipment, explosive device. So I think I don't know what is happening in the northern part of the country, which the governors, the emirs cannot come out to investigate what is it, who are the sponsor of those sites, who behind those things. The security agency has tried a lot. Look at how many soldiers now, officers, they have lost their lives in those powerful equipment. Then CX, they are blaming the federal government, blaming what are used in the northern part of the country, which they know what is happening in the northern part of the country. I think it's left for them to take the bull by the horn on themselves. Yes.
Okay.
And secondly, what is happening in Anambra State? The governor is a chief security officer in that state.
Yeah.
Did you know where this citadel started? For a long time, and the governor has endured. I saw that so many people are coming out to blame the governor to go for faceless, clueless elements. I'm putting a law on individual. Can it work? Let's for instance, I'm at all somebody who is not a government come out, tell me should not come out to come and do my business. I will come out to do the business. When the person come, whatever you have to bring, let it come. Me and him will face each other.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Me and you will face each other. We will face each other. Come on, man, Abubakar. I just want us to be realistic. I mean, if a governor is not given, if the people are very aware that they don't have any type of security that will, protect their lives, protect their businesses, and according to you, the faceless, disgruntled, whatever movement is saying, sit at home for a purpose. Sit at home, and the government has not been able. The government of Anambra State, the governor of Anambra State, beyond mere word rhetoric, has not been able to show the people the type of protection he is ready to give the people. I don't know, but I'm just saying, maybe we should think about this a little bit, right? So the people go open their shops. You bring heavy security today, this Monday. Would you bring the heavy security next Monday? There is no plan that allows for the people to trust that directive. There is no solid plan, no solid statement. Just come back, resume, open your shop. Just think about it, Abubakar. I'm trying to paint a picture for you. Right? And then the people will come out. And then these people will come, this faceless, disgruntled element will come out and attack the traders. And there'll be no security for them. And then lives will be lost because I'm trying to obey a directive that has no plan for my life. No, I'm just saying, no. As much as the governor is the chief security officer, that's okay. We understand that. He gave a directive that must be obeyed or should be obeyed. Yes, that's okay. But you rightly put it out there. You said it's been there from time immemorial. The sit-at-home has been there. So what is that solid plan that Soludo has brought on the table that is telling the people that we can trust this directive, we can open our shops and our businesses, and life will go on as per usual, and my life will not be at stake? Well, if I was an announcer...
Live. I woke up with a Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
There's so much more to enjoy when you fly in Emirates Economy. More legroom, delicious regionally inspired meals, comped some of the best entertainment in the skies. And our fly Emirates, fly better.
Hello, my dear people of Nigeria. Health assistant or caregiver certificate nursing assistant training where they happen for African University College of Science and Technology where they for Abuja. Yes, now then wash hand well design this training for people who no get work alias unemployed graduate, O-level, ordinary diploma graduate, or anybody where a mug or make you wash.
Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We buy for properties.
Abuja would deliver affordable luxury, comfort and reliability in real estate as you can trust. Our address is number 5200 or 080-925-70000 or 080-926-70000. Now let's hear what you're seeing.
My people, and other properties and need a brand you can trust? Think Powell Home. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing personalized service tailored to your needs. Inquiries, please call 0815 102 0000.
Talk. Remember, our office is at number 52, Swiss Crescent, Abundant, Nairobi. Think real estate, think Powell.
Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, real estate company.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. It's still the pages right here. It's Thursday, Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. Please, as you do, give your contribution, go straight to the point. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning to you. BB. Blessing.
I want to go and see you for court yesterday. You just to carry my birth note.
No facts.
I said you know what you are saying for
No facts.
My God just said you yes, as the God said you wicked.
Yes.
Why you know my mind like this?
Nah, so.
Why done?
BB, where they come from? Where they come from?
Hold on, God. Oh, I come from where president lives now. If you can tell me where president is now, Nigeria they come from now. You know they for my trouble.
It's alright.
Hold on, God. Hold on, God. You know what I want to tell you? I greet everybody. I greet you. They make me they laugh too much.
Right.
You see, this way they happen for Anambra. Not be today start. Not be my something. Not be joke something. Now people life we won't make them say. Waiting make these people they sit at home. Nobody they won't find out. You won't know at all. They say make they just go. Make they kill them. I don't get. No. I don't get. Yeah.
BB, time. Oh, yeah, finish. Bye. Thank you, BB. All right, we're taking more calls now. Let's go. Taking this one here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, my brother.
Yes, I want to say that, my name is
Turkey. Yeah. Awesome. Talk to me.
Yes, I want to say that sit at home is beyond people being afraid of coming out on Monday that they will be attacked. These are people that have sympathy for the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. And that sit at home was meant to remind everybody that the leader is being heard. That sit at home was meant to remind people and the government that look, this man has continued to stay in detention and we want him out. So sit at home is beyond just anybody saying
people are afraid to come out and attack. No, these are people that have sympathy for the cause that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting, and they are sitting at home to honor him. Even if nobody is being attacked, a lot of these people sit at home to honor him and to praise the demand for him to be released unconditionally. Having said that, in Kano State, Abba, Yusuf, and Kwankwa. So you see, some of us are looking forward that some of these governors who are jumping ship, they will learn a lesson in a very hard way. That some of them will not find their way to the government house back, and others will learn. Everybody, let them continue to jump ship. And that is my own prayer too, that many of them, they will not find their way back.
Okay.
I'm talking about those people that are disturbing the peace of Nigeria. After the army are being killed by these guys, if we arrest some of them, the governor will tell you, yes, we want to release them, we want to negotiate with them, we want other captives to be released. These guys need to be arrested and taught a lesson so that others can learn.
All right.
Not for them to be released. And for the military man that died, we pray that God will put his soul and console the family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Takebe, for that one. Taking Saminu's call now. Saminu, hello, good morning, Saminu.
Very good morning to you, my brother.
Yes,
You're
please.
on to Saminu from Livecamp.
Welcome aboard, Saminu. Talk to us. Go ahead.
Let me close quickly. The Anambra issue has been going on for years. I was part of the experience sometimes early last year.
Right.
When I wanted to leave, they said, no, I couldn't leave on Monday. I had to stay till Tuesday. It's an issue that needs to be looked into seriously. Then the other issue, you also gave a ringing bell to police that arrested armed robbers in Ibadan. As a good one. But I want to use this opportunity to call on the IG and the Commissioner of Police to check excesses of the police within the city. Because this is something that involves my cousin 3 days ago. He was going to work around 7 o'clock. He was picked, accusing him of being a hobo. They checked his hands and nothing was found on him. They keep on going around within the city with him, picking people from one place to another, accepting money from there. Honestly speaking, 10,000 naira has to be sent to him, which they now got it to the POS. His boss called them to say he was working for him, and they said he should come down. The boss was in Lagos. We kept on calling. They only answered the call of his mother. So please, Mr. IG and Commissioner of Police, they should do something about it. Right. They are doing their work, but they even wounded a particular boy because I have something on record like that. So that is not a good idea.
Right.
But they are doing a good job, and they keep it up like that. So I want to stop here and call on Nigerians, please, let us drive, obey traffic rules and regulations so that accident can be reduced to the minimum issue we're talking about. My regards to all the people callers, especially Salati and the other ladies that are working with you. Please bear with me. I'm a bit on that weather.
I'm so sorry
so
about
thank you very much. Have a lovely Thursday. God bless you and God continue to bless our station. Thank you so much, my brother.
Do have a good one right there, Saminu. Well, I'm just going to go straight to the messages now and the voice note. This time I'm not going to overshoot my time. So be here with me. Dr. Mrs. Ma Olebara from Owerri says, why are we institutionalizing corruption? Why are criminals allowed to justify their criminality? Those at the top are today doing heinous things and proudly handing over the culture of criminality to our children, our successors. We are fast losing all forms of godliness. We hail crimes and criminals and are easily silenced with offer of peanuts. Why have we allowed evil to soar to high heavens in this country? Well, a lot of whys right there, Dr. Mrs. I see you. Emma Musa Chori says, good morning to you. Samuel from Kuje says, watching you live from Kuje. Well done, UD. God bless your day too. Now, let's just jump into the message. Oh, loads of voice notes now. Let's start with the voice notes. I'll take them as they come. And 3 minutes is all I've got before I zoom out, or zoom off rather. Let's start with this one here. Let's see, Triple D, I believe. Let's go. Okay.
Mr. Yudi, the man with the golden voice. My name is Triple D, morning, sending Triple. This voice message right now in Waru.
Yes.
May our day be blessed. Kwankwaso said Yusuf will regret leaving the party. Yudi, you can imagine what is going on in the field of politics now. While killings is going on freely. Those 6 killings in Kano now, nobody's talking about it. We're only talking about Kwankwaso and Yusuf. We have finished with Fubara now. Please, they should end this and face this insecurity first, so we can get the politics right. But we're on the process and we'll get it right. Good morning.
All right, we're in the process. We'll get it right. So let's go take this one.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
I'm Blessed Sonny from Niger State.
Sonny, welcome.
Saludo. They come down again on the market this thing, on the marketers. Then I want to ask you a question. What is that democracy you are talking about? Is it that I don't have the right to decide what I want to do? That it is government, me where they rough my life. Government is all about to impose the force on me. Not even the force to stop all those people. It's the force of people must go to market. I don't get it. Okay, I want to ask you a question. God forbid, if you want to go to Kaduna now, and the bandits say nobody will cross the way to Kaduna, and government say you should go to Kaduna, nothing will happen. If or you, which one will you obey? But the problem here is that there is spirit everywhere. People are running for their life. All you do is to use muscle to by force them to go and risk their life for nothing. Is life no more important than money? And on UG, dollar goes to 1,004, and you are ringing bell. There's something comes to my mind, UG. Those the people where we use where the jump up say their dollar have become to this. How many heads did they get? $1 to this thing is 1,004. You are ringing bell for us. Anyway, congratulations for us. Good morning, sir.
Anyway, congratulations. I get it. Anyway, it's progress, man. It's progress. Honorable Edwards. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, I want to talk about this Anambra State. My name is Honorable Edward from Apo.
Yes.
The governor is right. Anambra State governor is right. You cannot have two people in that state as a governor. Where are those faceless people who has been instructing that they should not open market on Monday? Sit at home, sit where? For how long? If you are the governor, what will you do? It's the same decision that you take. You continue. Then, I am disappointed that Kwankwaso, who aspired to be the president, is doing this. Say the governor will face consequences. Which are the consequences? If I'm the governor, look at what the governor say. I will reconcile. They want to do peace. He has defected to APC to find peace in that state. His son was introduced to be in the cabinet. Why not another person? How did he lord that state? Is he lord Kano State? No another person as his son. Because I allowed these people not to punish you in Jesus' name.
All right. Well, on that note, my time on here and right here will be done and out. Matthew rejects the stone. Your message cannot be taken. And BB, sorry.